I know I talked about this yesterday, but as they say on television, but wait, there's more. 800 of this nation's most elite military commanders had to come from all over the world to be lectured by a mealy-mouthed, puffed-up, greasy-haired, grotesque, poser, pathetic excuse of a human being, Pete Hegseth, and his corpulent commander-in-chief, Donald Trump. Trump embraced his inner tyrant when he addressed the congregation of hundreds of American generals from every part of the world to lecture them on how they should do their jobs. This slacker, whose father found a doctor to diagnose his kid as having bone spurs to avoid Vietnam, trying to intimidate the nation's military elite. Trump was preceded by Hegseth, his defense secretary and former Weekend Fox TV co-host, huffed and puffed about how those admirals and generals who had decades of experience in leading the world's most elite and lethal fighting force had lost their fastball. They were too woke now, not masculine enough, and they should adopt the warrior ethos or step aside. He loves that term, warrior ethos. I wish we could have had those little cloud bubbles, that you see in comic books, to tell you what these commanders were thinking. Then Trump takes the stage and for 70 minutes rambles through one of his trademarked speeches, pimping himself for the Nobel Prize, the Nobel Peace Prize, for all the wars that he's ended, which strangely seem to still be going on. He said it would be a big insult to the U.S. if he didn't get that prize. He actually thinks he can use his normal bullying tactics to intimidate the Nobel Committee into giving him the prize. I think surely every time he begs for it, it gets further from his grasp, if that's at all possible. And I think it would be a big insult to the American people, frankly, if he did get the prize. He also talked darkly about American cities becoming training grounds for the military. What does that even mean? An occupation? Is that how he plans to cancel or steal the election next year? When Trump uses Hitler's line about the enemy within, I think he's right. Two of them were on that stage.